your method finally took me 10 days to kick in
Yeah.
to understand how I should message, how I can go about it. But it's taken me a while to kind of get grasp it. But you can see my journey in the last 2 weeks has been transformative, really.
In my experience, there really is. This is like a huge pattern interrupt for people. Because, like, to your point, been thinking one way. There's a train of thought, a consciousness, if you will, at an approach that is normal. This is what I was taught. This is what I was showed. This makes the most sense. And then all of a sudden I come along and I'm giving you really a 180 type of different approach, a reverse the chase process. And so I'm thrilled for you to hear your feedback. And I appreciate you saying that. But once you get it, and I think you've got it, once you know you can take people wherever you want them to go by the hand, you'll find that your ability to talk to people and get them to ask you to talk is the end result of you being able to use that tool or those tools. Yeah.
And early last week, I started just talking to people, and I probably had 7, 8 calls. Um, two are actually kind of encouraging. The other 6 kind of tend to be a waste of time, but that was okay because I learned. And then I finally get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
you've been a godsend because I finally realized is what the hell can I offer? It's not about what I have. We got a great platform. We got cool stuff. They may or may not be able to get it somewhere. And if they can get it somewhere else cheaper, I'll tell them go there. But there's other stuff that you're not going to be able to get that I can only give you. And that's just exactly where it just clicked. It's been pretty cool. So
Awesome.
my hits are really high. I'm glad I joined your platform because it did take me a while.
Yeah.
And then I realized, but this is great because this is so individualized, and this is what Lynn's trying to get me to do.
Yep. Yep. You got it.
And I don't have to do the spray and pray.
Right.
I can, and really the way you told me how to do a search, that's
Yeah.
been the biggest change. And then once I did that, once I found out who I needed to talk to, then I could set my how I wanted to do my messaging. I think that
Right.
was my biggest problem was who the hell do I talk to?
Yep. Awesome.
But your system, and that's why, hand to God or whatever, said, no, you've got to change this. But I did not know how to change myself because I'd just been shown this way that this is how you do it. And then literally after we had our first call and you're telling me like this is like, how the hell am I going to do? It took me 5 days for it to really kind of percolate. And then I started talking to people. And then next thing you know, I went,
Awesome.
so yeah, and it kind of hit me, and it's like what I'm doing now is just I find the people like what you did. I find the people I want to target who I
Yep.
know will be of interest. I connect with them, and then just like you said, find out how I can do it. It's going to build, so
Awesome.
it's going to be great. Yeah, again, I mean, the first one was already life changing in the way that it is, and because you just kind of have that gut feeling like, yeah, this is the right way. Because sure as hell, my way before it was not working. That was adamant. I had to change something. But here I when something works and when something doesn't. You kind of have a good or bad feeling about it. But this feels pretty good because it just feels really comfortable. But I
Awesome.
think what I do fits really with your platform is what
I
I'm trying
agree.
to say because it's
Yeah.
very unique and it's not like other advice.